Alright, so I'd always seen places about Beaver Creek and have always been curious about checking it out because pictures or videos that I see of it online look really cool. So when we were heading out to Sedona, I did see an exit for Beaver Creek, so I was like, hey, we're gonna go check it out. And we found it, and it's pretty amazing. Alright, so we made it to Sedona for our 21st year anniversary. Wife and I have been together 22 years, but married 21 years. So we are here in Sedona. This has been our place of refuge, so we want to give you a quick tour of it.
Such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now, could have gone so far.
Talakapaki. Sounds like Takis. If it was the food, I'd probably want to eat it. Talakapaki.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fish. So checking out this spot here. Yeah. All right, so being married 21 years, I think a couple things really stand out to me that I think have really helped us in our marriage. The first thing I would say is, one, the ability to be friends. So many times in the earlier years of marriage, it's the infatuation and then the emotion or the feeling of being in love. But I think, you know, after those emotions kind of fade away, having that ability to still consider each other friends and have that just basic friendship of being able to communicate and just enjoying each other's company, whether times are good or bad. I think just that ability to have that foundation of, you know, not only love but also friendship, I think really helps both of us out a lot. The second thing that I would say is very important is the ability to like joke around, like not always be serious about everything, but you know, being open and transparent to be able to joke. I think that really helps to make things not so serious all the time, but the ability to just enjoy each other's company and to be real with each other. I think that's something that really helps make a difference for myself and my wife. 2 years ago, we came hiking up on this trail, Devil's Bridge. Spot is really nice. The area is super pretty with red rock. So yeah, this was wifey's request when we came here, that she wanted to go on this hike. And as you can tell, 5 minutes into the hike and I'm already winded. So we don't do this very often, but while we're here, might as well make it worthwhile. So show you some more views coming up. Alright, what's up? Future John here. So my wife and I got back from our 21st anniversary little getaway up north in Sedona. So I did talk about a couple tips as far as what I feel like would be some awesome ways to be able to kind of maintain a healthy marriage and healthy relationship between your spouse. A couple things I wanted to elaborate on. Number one, this is not by any means a marriage channel focused on that in any way. So I just feel like at that point, you know, with kind of talking about marriage, I kind of feel like, you know what, I am a type of person that likes to encourage people and kind of help motivate. And because my wife and I have been married for such a long time, I feel like we have some experience to be able to kind of give some advice or encouragement. Again, this is by no means a marriage channel in any way. My focus is on just having adventures, exploring, building my outback wilderness, putting on a rooftop tent, and building experiences with my family and people we meet along the way. So a couple of the things that I really want to talk about briefly and just kind of encourage you if you're watching this and you've been married for quite a while. I think it's very important to be able to forgive each other. There's a lot of times over the past 21 years of our marriage that I've messed up, I've made mistakes, and my wife has made mistakes. And I think if we kind of hold on to those mistakes, you know, that I made or that my wife made, I think it kind of creates a poisonous environment to where you can't get beyond that, and that's the thing that's constantly on your mind. So I think the ability to be able to forgive each other is an amazing thing, and if you're able to forgive, doesn't necessarily mean that you forget about the thing that happened, but if you're able to forgive, I think forgiveness helps kind of bring about healing in that relationship and then also restoration. So forgiveness is huge, in my opinion, as far as any relationship. I think it's very important that we learn each other's love languages. There's so many things that, for example, my wife, she loves to buy things, and so one of her love languages is not only like acts of service, but also receiving gifts. So it's important to kind of understand what the love language is of your spouse to be able to speak those things, because you can be telling your husband or your wife, I love you, I love you, I love you every single day, but that might not mean anything to that individual. They might want to see actions behind that, such as receiving gifts or you know, acts of service, you know, kind of doing chores around the house or being a hard worker. So not to get crazy religious in any way, but I am a Christian. I think the primary foundation for any relationship is having an established relationship with Christ. If we could have a greater understanding of just how much God loves us, I think knowing that love He has for us, it becomes easier for us to kind of have that same type of love for other people, especially our spouses. But for future content and other videos, tune into those. I appreciate your guys' support. If you would hit that like and subscribe button and also share this video with your friends, I appreciate it. Nothing but love for you all. You guys have a great rest of your week. Peace. So we made the hike. Gorgeous. We had to wait in line to access or take pictures on the bridge, but it was worth the wait. We enjoyed our time. Wife's request, so definitely worth it in order to make her happy. So we're heading back and we have dinner planned tonight, but I think I want to check out, what's that place called? Right down the street from where we're staying. She doesn't know, but I don't know either, but I'll let you know what the name is. So yeah, but good time.